stavku varišu, me to budu latko adru. Padrodniki adali, to wódka grudok. To nie ta brzywatko, lisz to niedzielka od dribaj dziura. Za to walisz komisar, walisz to etwas akato. No podsiadaj всем регулków, ili opokończyli szkali rozników. Aduli małaszy, weź to ilio akrystków maczko mo. Adamy tradziesz. No, posłał raporta, acz warisz komisar. Popowdzia.
You got it, bro. Welcome everybody. We're back for another video. We're in a different game. We're gonna do a playthrough of Contraband Police. Probably not all at once because it's quite long. Probably break it up with some other stuff, but figured it was time for a change, and why not? This game, the reason I decided to play this game is they're doing some pretty extreme updates and content adding to this game. As far as like an endless mode they're putting in, where you'll be able to, and I'll explain things kind of how you know, as we go along, but endless mode basically would consist of an open border crossing where you you know, you play forever. There's no campaign right now. As it stands, after the campaign is over, the game's kind of over. You can't keep playing. They are fixing that. So quick overview of how the game kind of works. You're basically a border crossing agent in Arkistan or wherever, and yeah, that's it. I mean, you're a border crossing agent. You inspect cars as they come up. You inspect documents that people give you. You look for drugs and contraband and things of that nature. Things change throughout the game, as far as like there's a board over here. That board right there will change. So you know, there's some things, known smugglers will show up on this side. New regulations based off of like politics and stuff will show up on this side. It's really neat. And my first playthrough, I'm not gonna lie, I played through the whole game. The first playthrough was quite a bit of fun. That was before I decided I was gonna start making content on YouTube. So I figured, why not? Let's do a playthrough of this. It does have full controller support. That's what I decided to play it on. A game like this, I just like it on controller. But basically, you get this folder, and when you ask people for their documents, they'll show up here on the left, and you have all of the information you need out of a what does it want me to do here? All of the information that you would need throughout the game, and all the new information that you get as the game goes on, and new advances in the game, whatever, show up here in this book, and you can use it as reference, which I'm sure we will need. So let's go ahead and we'll go through the papers check here. You know what? I won't read it all. I'll just leave it up here. If you want to pause the video, go ahead. And you can read through some of it. I'll flip through some of these, so you have a chance to read through it. Basically, it's just giving you all of the issues that you could see in a document and things that you would want to look for. These are just all of the states, or all of the countries. I think they're states. These are all the vehicles. These are just some other stuff, KGB files and other cache that you can. Those are like side quests, minigame type things. We'll do some of those as time goes on. But it's time. Let's get started. Let's go over. We'll let the first car come through and we will start. So our first guy here. We have no entry regulations. There's no smuggler issues. So let's go ahead and... So he needs to have a valid document set. So we're going to ask him for his papers. We'll go ahead and take those, and now we're going to look at them in our duty folder. And what we're looking for here is discrepancies between his citizen's ID and his passport. It could be things like names, Probably not his nationality. They do allow you to, I don't know where my cursor is. They do... that's weird. But they do allow you to compare things with your intelligence, which is the top line, and as you get better, farther in the game, that gives you more. I don't like to do that. I like to just look at it, the way you're kind of supposed to with, checking things. This is just a card. It kind of gives you like a checklist. You need to mark things that are wrong, and it'll basically mark it with an X if it's wrong. So if his name was wrong, his expiration date, and you can refuse people for any of this stuff. So let's see, date of birth. It's not on there. We want to look at the passport number here. We have 060K, 060K, EMJ7. We're good there. No issues there. It's still valid. We have a date here of April 16th. So that's still valid, and his passport is still valid also. So I don't see any problems here. He is who he says he is, so we won't hold him up. We will go ahead and we will give him his stuff back, and we're going to approve him. He's good to go.
At least.
He's gonna roll his window up and go continue through there, and we will call the next person. All right. So let's see what this guy's got going on. We'll grab his documents from him. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. Alright, so we have his name, Lavon. That looks good. His name is correct on both forms. His passport number is also correct on both forms. He is valid. He's here for work. And his passport... Oh, so his passport is actually expired. As you'll see here, if I click on this and then click on the date, it's expired. So we actually are not going to be letting him in. He has an expired passport. Therefore, he can't come in. So we have the expired date. We will give him back his information, and he is going to be denied entry. Hopefully we made the right choice. Let's see what the game says. It's been a minute since I've gone through here, so I can't remember. I don't think there's specific parameters on why you deny somebody besides there being information wrong on either form. So, what are you doing, pal? There he goes. Go ahead and call our next vehicle in. Alright, driver did not meet the requirements. Let's take a look at this summary here. Let's see what we did wrong. The expiration date. But the expiration date was wrong. I was forbidden to enter country due to bad paperwork. Oh, the photo was incorrect. See the red? The photo would have been incorrect. So, hello. That's not the language they speak, but whatever. We'll run with it. Go ahead and get your documents. God, I'm getting back used to the button mapping here. Bear with me on that. Let's take a look here. You are the person in the photo. Your name is spelled correctly on both forms. Your passport number is correct on both forms. They are both valid forms of ID. And you're here for some tourism. You know what we can do also while we're here is why don't we go to the countries and we want to look for this symbol. It should be United Raleigh. Let's see. Let's find United Raleigh. We'll make sure that that symbol is correct, and it is. So we will let him go through. No issues. You are good to go, my friend. Adios. And as the game goes on, I will just remind you, as the game goes on, we do end up actually searching through vehicles for drugs and things of that nature. And you will end up finding some of those as well as weapons and other things. Right now, within the first day, maybe 2 days, depending on how long the first day goes, probably won't see a lot of that. But we will get there. Keep moving through as we go through the game. Get your paperwork, please. Thank you for that. Let's take a look here. Nasser? Okay, so we got a discrepancy here with the name. So let's go ahead and pull out the inspection report. His name is incorrect. He's not going to be able to enter with that. Passport number is correct. Both forms of January, February, March. So he's actually expired on his expiration date. And let's go ahead and check the photo. The passport number is all set. The photo is all set. See, I can't remember if facial hair is an issue. I guess we'll find out once we deny this clown access. We're all set. You're denied. Oh no. Let's see. Did we make the right decision? Should he not have been able to come into the country? Find out with me right now. And okay, justified refusal, but what's the issue? The photo. It was his facial hair, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, people change their facial hair all the time, so we'll pay a little bit more attention to facial hair as it comes down to it. Alright, so we've taken care of that. Now we go take a nap. They call it an apartment. It's really just an old shitty trailer. So we'll go take our sleep in the trailer on the couch. We'll be back for day 2. We got our day 1 checklist. We got some maintenance, and we made $225 that day. Money does become a utility once we start getting into weapons and stuff like that, because you will get attacks on the border every now and again, and little side missions that cause you to go out and start shooting people, which is pretty exciting. All right. Oh, I think we have. Yeah, we do. Okay, so Smuggler 1 didn't stop for inspection yesterday. Partial registration number. And then we have a driver age 47 that we want to be watching out for. Let's go ahead and start letting him in. So I believe if we go down, that'll turn on our flashlight, and then down again turns on our inspection light. I'll show you guys how all that works once we get to a car. I usually leave it on just because I'm a cheapskate and I don't check every section of the car with the flashlight, but I'll do a quick once over here of the vehicle before I talk to him. We're looking for symbols here. Looks like we have our suspect here. Make him leave the vehicle. Why are we deciding he's a suspect? Is he the one with the registration discrepancy? 5HW. Yes, he is. Okay, so we're gonna ask him to leave the vehicle. We'll actually ask him. We'll ask him for his paperwork. And now we will ask him to leave the vehicle. Because we gotta search the vehicle now. I mean, we know that he's got some drugs and contraband on him, so he's just gonna hang out here. He's not really a threat to us at all. So let's go ahead and take a look here in his vehicle. We're looking for any sort of contraband. They usually show up as yeah, so here we go. So it'll be like a dragon or like a snake emblem on pieces of the car. At that point we will take our tool, and so we gotta open up the back seat here. So we want to go into we gotta get the knife from the table. So we'll go over to the table. We will grab our knife. I think I'm remembering I liked to play this game on mouse and keyboard, I think is what I'm realizing here as I go through the first couple missions. let's go back here. We'll turn on our, god damn it. We'll turn on our light again and we'll slash this up. Sorry about your bad luck. And yes, we've got a couple packs of drugs here and they just kind of come out like that. You can collect them. Now let's go do a 360 around the car again. You can make them open up different parts of the car. We'll take a look here. We got some more in the hood. I don't see any more. I think that was it. Now, oh, relax. All right, so now let's arrest him with our knife out. And he just ends up in here, in the custody room. And you can upgrade these things from time to time. The guy that sits here, you can upgrade. You can upgrade the cell to hold more people. You can upgrade the storage room because that becomes very cluttered. Eventually we will have to drive the material over. So over to like a disposal place maybe, and then we bring the prisoners over to a jail also, which is like a work camp. It's not really a jail. But now we're gonna ask this fella to clear the inspection area. And we are good to go. We will get the next vehicle coming through. Come on. We just have to wait for this guy to stop talking in a language we can't understand, and then we can bring the new car in and check that one out. Let's see. What do you want? Smash hard elements. Oh, it wants me to go pick up more tools. We'll grab these tools. You got your hotkeys 1 through 6 also that you can utilize, which is cool. You can lay them out, I believe. Ooh. I don't remember how you go into like your inventory. Is it just I? It is just I. Move things around here. Alright. So all we have left here is a driver age 47. Hello. Grab your papers. Alright. Let's see what we got going on with those. Jamal. What's up, Jamal? Your name is incorrect, sir. You are not going to be allowed into the country. Let's take a look at the rest of your document. You have an invalid passport, invalid entry permit, and your passport number is okay, and let's try the picture also. And we'll take a quick, we'll cheat here, and we'll go date of birth. It's 25. Okay, he doesn't match the subject. We'll go do a quick walk around. We will look through the back of the truck here. Looks good. All right. No cause for concern there. However, sir, you are not going to be allowed in. We're going to have to fail your inspection, send you back where you came from. Sorry about your bad luck, home dog. Now get out of my line. Okay, round 2, this is vehicle 3. Let's go, vehicle 3. Let's take a look here. Hello, let me get your documents, please. Let's take a look. Zafar, okay. Your name is correct, which is good. This is valid for another day, and so is this, and your number is all set. So you're good there. We're just gonna go ahead and check your date of birth. 45, what were we looking for? 47, yeah, okay. Let's do another quick walk around, make sure that there's no issues. As far as the vehicle goes, all right, you are valid for entry, sir. Did we look at his picture? Yeah, his picture's all right too. You are good to go. Please continue. Come on, next. Next. Right. Hello, can I have your papers, please? I think that's another border crossing game. Papers, please. Not as well done as this one, but it's an older game anyway. Elise Volkov, you are good as far as a name goes. QFZ80542, you're good there. You are valid and valid. Dates on that, and that is, yeah, that's you. We're gonna check your date of birth here. 47. Uh-oh. Let's do a scan of his vehicle. There we go. There we go. Let's get him out of the car. Please step out of the vehicle for me, sir. Step to the side, and I will advise you when we are done with our check. Okay. I don't see any contraband up here. Things look good. And we are gonna bust this baby open here with number 4. Crowbar. There it is. We have some counterfeit money. And take that. You are headed to jail, my boy. Once I'm done with you. What? Contraband, please leave my vehicle and take my money. So you can't accept bribes in this game. I'm not doing that. No amount of money's worth losing my job, sir. Maybe you shouldn't have drugs on you. Alright, we got another piece here. Some more contraband. And you will be collecting another charge for trying to bribe me. Honestly, in this area of the world, this is probably a death sentence. It was nice knowing you. And please consider using Garage's border crossing. Once again, you're under arrest. You loser. Okay. Put this stuff away. There was a hotkey for this. Oh, double clicking it. Okay, right. Alright. What do you want? Alright, let's go get our homie to clear the border crossing. Please and thank you. Clear my inspection area. Alright. Now, I believe that is over. Hurrah, that's up for the day. Rest up. Tomorrow, Commissioner will give you another assignment. So I believe, we'll go sleep. Good time for one more day. Let's do it. Why the hell not? In property management, we made $425 that day as well. Alright, let's see. It's another beautiful day. We need to free up some space at the border crossing today, so you're going for a ride. Okay. Your task is to transport the prisoners to the labor camp and deliver the intercepted contraband to the police base. Visit Vlad's store along the way to buy some tools you need for your work. How are we doing with those? Those are fine. First, let's deal with our naughty boys. Enter the custody from and transport all prisoners to the police. Come here, naughty boys. Come here, you naughty boy. You're going to the police car. Now let's gather the contraband. And we will head to the police car. That's very generic and very shitty, but that's okay. We will, just get there. He's just talking to himself. So we do have a map. We are up here at the border post. We're gonna go down this road to the labor camp, and then we will loop all the way back up and around to the police base. We'll check out Vlad's tools next time. Promise. This is a police car. Talk to the mechanic. Let's see here. What do you need? What's up, mechanic? No, we don't want to talk to you, I guess. So we will store our contraband back here just in case we get into some sort of firefight. and we will get in and go for a drive. If I remember correctly... Alright. If I remember correctly, you have to actually turn everything on. Can I... God. Oh boy. Tab. What is tab doing? Oh, okay. Show me the map. Yep, that's where we want to go, is the labor camp. Now we start the engine. And we're off. We're gonna take a right. I do like the driving physics in this game to a point. They're not, shit, I already forget. I think we just follow the outskirts. They're not the worst. They could be better. Yeah. To be fair though, sometimes when I play GTA, I'm like, wow, these could be better. This game's been over forever. This game's been out forever. They could have made these better a long time ago instead of pushing out new online content. But that's just my opinion. Oh boy. Alright. We have a roadblock. Let's go ahead and turn our... Turn our siren on, because I think that's the only way you can turn the beacon light on top. And take out our hatchet here. Just cut up this tree. Perfect. Alright. Let's get back in the car and shut that off so that you guys don't immediately click off my screen if you haven't already. And we will turn the engine back on and be on our way. Labor camp's pretty cool. I think you'll like the labor camp. I think there is also a third person mode, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's a third person mode. I guess we don't need our headlights on. I like the first person mode, because the third person mode, in my opinion, just makes things kind of look a little jank. And then, I mean, it's not very good as far as, like, it's super zoomed in, and I don't think there's any way that you can actually zoom that out. And then, obviously, like, the car physics aren't fantastic, so just being on the outside, like, I feel like I crash a lot more. And here we are at the labor camp. We just go up to the door here, they will open. We'll drive through. It's like a oh boy. It's like a rock processing plant, I guess you could say. We'll drive up here and exit our vehicle. Go talk to Mr. Boy here. I have 2 prisoners for you, thank you. See you later. Alright, let's get back in. Turn that engine on, and now we gotta go get rid of our contraband. And they just kind of work down here, doing what they've got to do. So let's go ahead and we will exit. And we'll head over to get rid of some of that contraband. Whoa! Just cut that guy off. We are the law. We're above it in this game, I'm pretty sure. They don't quite do things like the United States does. Look at this hippie van. Can you call them hippies anymore? I don't know. A little floral pattern on that. So I think the endless mode in this game will be cool. So far it's pretty much been the same, which unfortunately hurts your playthrough ability in my opinion. Because, you know, how many times is one person gonna play through the same game? Although I say that, and then, I mean, there's people that literally play GTA, the story mode, as fast as they can and make content for it. So I don't know. I mean, I personally, if I wasn't doing it on YouTube, I probably wouldn't play through the game until the endless mode came out. So the endless mode, I kind of think of like our open patrols in Police Simulator. which means that I think it'll be random, and you know, every day will be a new experience type of thing. It's the same general concept. You know, you're at a border, you're checking vehicles for contraband, you're checking papers to make sure people can come in, and you're checking for other entry guidelines. But I think it's different in the term of, you know, not every day is going to be the same. You're going to have a different day. You know, you're going to have, how do I want to say it? You're going to have different stuff happen. It'll be the same premise, same objective, and same type of instances, but you're going to have a different kind of experience every day in the game, which is kind of what I look for. You know, I can play these games over and over again as long as it's different every time. If there's a variety in what I'm playing, then I'm happy-go-lucky. I'll play the game forever. It's the kind of games that I like, is these simulator, law enforcement simulator type games. So when they have a variety like that, it definitely makes it a lot easier for me as the consumer to play it. So we're here. Let's get out. We'll go to the back. Grab our contraband that we put in here earlier. Just move everything over. Put that back over. We'll talk to this guy. And they do give you money for all of the stuff that you turn in here. So perfect. 128 for 8 pieces of contraband, almost $1,000. So we're getting there. And now we'll head back to the border crossing. I already did that. Oh, we don't even have to talk to him. We can actually just he'll do it directly. Alright. I already did it, so hopefully I didn't just break the tutorial. That would be exciting. Alright. Now let's leave. Alright, so I did fix it. I did have to go back and restart the day, which is actually good. If you ever get into a bind where there's a bug or whatever, you can just restart the one day. You don't have to restart the whole thing that you're playing, because every time you sleep, it'll reset the day for you. So we're just going back to the border crossing to, I think, end the day. I don't think you're actually taking any cars on this day, but we will we'll see when we get there. But, so the driving gets repetitive. It's not a very big map, but I mean, what do you expect out of a border crossing simulator? The fact that they even have the driving in here, as well as eventually some car chases and some side missions that you have to drive through. I mean, it is what it is, you know. The driving is okay. The map isn't very big, it gets repetitive, but at the same time you need it for different elements of the game than just border crossing stuff, which is kind of cool that they added some extra things that a lot of people just wouldn't have even bothered with. I don't think. So we are just tailgating the shit out of this guy until he gets out of our way, and there he goes. So let's go ahead and park up here. And so yeah, right there. I mean, it says your work is not limited to sitting at the border all day. So we are good to go. Let's go. It looks like that was it for our day. Let's go check here. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for today. We're gonna call it there. I think that was a successful. I think we did 3 days out of the campaign. Just then. So I did go in my journey back and get another knife. This one's a little bit better than the other knife as far as like it stays durable, a little bit better, a little bit less cuts to get to what you're looking for. Overall, I do enjoy this game. I have had a lot of fun with it in the past, so we're gonna do a playthrough of this, probably break it up with some police sim, patrol officers, maybe a couple other games. If you enjoyed watching this game and you want me to do more of this game, please let me know in the comments. I do read all of them. There's not many of them, but I do read them, and I do try to respond to them in a timely manner. Obviously, likes and subscriptions are welcome and appreciated. Kind of gives me an idea of who's watching it and who's enjoying it. But that's gonna do it for us this time. So we will see you in the next border crossing contraband police video.